Folks, this is the 2026 Chevrolet Equinox. It is the 2RS. You have a bolder look, larger wheels. You got kind of the black mixed in with the rims and also the different grille style in the front. This is Jeremiah here at the Chevrolet store in Ottawa. I'm gonna give you a quick walk around of a brand new vehicle, and we're gonna go over some of those features on it. A lot of the safety features as I walk around. This is gonna have the intersection alert. It's gonna have the rear braking assist with rear cross traffic alert and so on. We'll go over some more of that. This is an all-wheel drive, by the way. It does have those sensors. That little dot right there is part of your backup sensors for that braking assist. But yeah, looks pretty good from the outside. Got a sunroof on the top. That's nice. Let's go ahead and go to the back. So this does have the Autosense rear liftgate. So when you walk up behind it, if the vehicle is off and everything was prepped, it's going to pop itself open. There we go. And in this particular one, we do have the liner package, so you have the all-weather mats all the way through. Of course, I'm in Northwest Ohio, so that's fantastic for snowy, nasty shoes and such like that. 60/40 split seats can drop down individually if you need to make more room for cargo space and everything else. Got a 12-volt power adapter in the rear. And then underneath, we have carpeted floor mats if you'd like to use those instead. Otherwise, the spare is all the way underneath. But you also have a little storage area here down as well. Let's go ahead and drop this down and go to the rear. It does have buttery smooth seats. That's really nice. And another feature is the accents with the stitching. So you have the blue stitching and the red stitching with the accents. It gives it a sportier appearance, not just a basic Equinox, right? We want something a little bit more. Doesn't feel so bland. Okay, cup holders in the rear. We have rear heated seats, 2 USB-C ports in the back for the folks. And then let's look at the passenger front. By the way, this does a little wet, but it does have your blind spot detection on the vehicle, which illuminates if there's somebody in your blind spot, right? To let you know they're there. Power seats for the passenger with lumbar support as well. And I love the trim and also the ability to change our vents so we can maneuver them exactly where we want them to be. Kind of a nice wood trim there. Let's go ahead and go around to the fun stuff. If you'd like to get a look here, we can get a look at the Monroney label, giving you some of the features on here. Of course, we're going to see our memory seats. We have our heated front and rear seats, right? And then here we have some of our safety features I was mentioning: forward collision alert, the IntelliBeam auto high beam, intersection, and our automatic emergency braking, and so on. We'll go over that. So here we go. We have our memory seats for the driver's side with power locks, power windows, right? Usual suspects are here. You have the express windows or automatic windows if you like. Just give it a press and it automatically goes up and down itself. We can control the rear liftgate from the inside if we like. More power seats, lumbar for the driver. Steering wheel has a flattened bottom. Again, gives that sportier look on the vehicle with the RS emblem right there on the steering wheel for you. This is an all-wheel drive, as I mentioned in the back. So there's your button to turn on the all-wheel drive system. Auto hold design is you can have the vehicle in drive, and if you come all the way to a complete stop, you can take your foot off the brake, and it's not going to go anywhere, even though you're still in drive. Tap the accelerator, now you're moving again. Good for stop and go traffic. There's that auto start stop feature. You can turn that feature off if you like. And then electronic parking brakes on the left-hand side. Let's get inside and go over some things here. First off, my seat is needing to go down a little bit. There we go. Steering wheel is tilt and telescopic, so you can put it right where you'd like it to be. Left-hand side, we do have the forward collision alert. Of course, that's designed as maybe you're distracted for a brief second, somebody slams on their brakes and you're looking at the kiddos in the back and whoa, they've stopped. It's gonna throw a bunch of alerts up here to get your attention to stop, and if you don't, it's gonna try to mitigate that impact itself. The same thing is when you're backing up. So let's look at not that I'm wanting to try it, but if you're backing up and you didn't notice that somebody's back there or you're about to hit something, the vehicle will brake itself so you don't run into the object behind you. Right hand side, heated steering wheel, of course, and we have the ability to adjust our computer up there. You can change our different audio settings, voice command, call so-and-so, dial such and such. You can do your Google and Apple commands for Siri. Cruise is on the left. We can change our gears on the vehicle, right? If we're driving, we can change to a lower gear if we so choose. Windshield wipers on the left-hand side. A little bit of a change here. It's a switch that we just twist to turn our windshield wipers on and everything else. And then parking is the new electronic shifter. Gets rid of a shifter that's here or on the side. It's just all electronic now. Easy as it says. You want to go in reverse, you just pull it towards you, go up, you're in reverse. You want to go to neutral, pull and hold, you'll go in neutral, pulling down, you're in drive. Otherwise, push the button in your park. All right, pretty straightforward. We do have wireless charging, so you can throw your cell phone down in there. And we also have USB-A and USB-C down at the bottom. A lot of cubby holes, chapstick, nail clippers, cup holder, and then removable tray. I don't think there's anything in here, but we'll take a gander. No, just a deep storage. All right, dual automatic climate control, currently set at 71 degrees, but you also have your ventilated seats for driver and passenger, as well as your heated seats. And then our infotainment system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, as I mentioned earlier. I'll stay in demo mode. A lot of the features are starting to go toward this, where you can deal with your lights. Instead of turning your automatic lights on over here, you do them through the light button there and just say, hey, I want my lights to be off, or I want them to be on, or whatever it may be. Have your brights on. Which again, the brights are automatic, so that means it sees a car coming with its lights on, it's going to dim down your brights, and then once they pass by, pops them back on for you. So a lot of settings on here that we can go over, but the biggest thing is this has all of the safety packages that Chevy has for the vehicle. And then moving on up here, we have our sunroof. We can open that up if we'd like to get a cheerier interior, right? A little cold outside. It's a modest 28 degrees, so I think sunroof isn't a good thing for this time of year. But yeah, there's a lot of features in the vehicle, a lot of creature comforts, comfortable seats. It's got the nice stitching on the seats, flat bottom. Really, again, this is supposed to be a sportier, beefier looking Equinox with the larger tires and some of the trim designs that they have on it. And this is a nice leather wrap steering wheel too. Very smooth, very grippy too if you need it to be. Oh, this is, again, I'm just gonna scroll around here, and this is Jeremiah here at the Chevrolet store in Ottawa. If there's anything that I've missed that you would like to see, feel free to give a call or a text, 419-890-8793. Otherwise, here at Chevrolet of Ottawa, we always like to remind you, your field, your farm, your business, your barn. We're the come to you dealer. Take care.